Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Scott with Prepper Talk Radio, and I've got Jessie, the Gold Girl of 7K medals.
Yes.
So Gold Girls is your group.
Yes, that's our group.
And I'm a member of 7K, so this is kind of fun for me. My favorite is obviously gold and silver, just for hedging against inflation. But I think the Easy Sound Money Wallet's amazing.
Yeah.
The pricing's phenomenal. So tell me, with 7K medals, being at the Preparedness Expo, like, you're a little bit of a prepper, right?
I am definitely a prepper. My
Definitely.
husband is definitely. He's turned my closet in my bedroom into a prep closet.
Awesome. So it is close to home. It is who you are.
For sure.
Awesome. So what brought you to the expo? What problem are you solving by bringing gold and silver?
Well, first of all, I got into 7K. I'm a homeschool mom. I retired a few years ago and decided just to homeschool my kids. And I thought, oh, this is going to be fun, just buying gold and silver as like a hobby.
Right.
And then I just started telling people about it. It was so natural to me. Like, this is amazing. Like you said, the Sound Money Wallet, I love it. Virtual wallet, you can buy and sell fractional, and then you can receive it physical,
Right.
which is fantastic. But then, I kind of just wanted to branch out from that, not
Right.
just share with my friends and family, but like tell other people about it. So we started looking into events, and we found this one, and we're like, this is perfect because I can get a bunch of tips on prepping and then also have a booth here.
Right.
It's awesome.
And you brought some friends, and they're manning the booth while you're here.
Yeah, they're over there right now.
That's
And I
awesome.
love Salt Lake.
Where are
love
you
it
from?
here. I'm in Minnesota.
Oh my gosh, you're way out of.
Yeah, but we were just actually through here. We took the kids on a trip to the Grand Canyon just a couple weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
We have a 1948 Spartan Manor trailer that we totally restored. That's part of our prepping.
Well, 1948, it's completely
It's like an
EMP-proof.
Airstream,
Yeah.
like
old school.
yes,
Wow.
it's super shiny and cool. And yeah,
That's
we
awesome.
were just through here just because it's such a beautiful state.
It is.
We love it here.
We have the most national parks of any state in America.
I love it here, and it's
Weird.
beautiful. Minnesota is a close second.
But you guys have so
surprisingly.
much rain.
A lot of lakes. Lots
Tons
of
of lakes.
Yes.
Last time I was in Minnesota, I was just blown away that like so few people had sprinklers where I was.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like I don't need sprinklers. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't need sprinklers? And
All
they're
the
like, no,
rain.
we get rain. We've got tons of water.
Yeah.
Out
Except
here-
for last year, it was horrible. It was like the driest. It was so dry. I live on a lake in Minneapolis.
Nice.
It feels like a cabin because it's an acre. We have
Nice.
we have lots of gardens for our prepping practices.
that'd be so nice.
Yeah.
I'm on a third of an acre on a hill, so it's like you can't use most of it.
Oh.
So it's like it's weird. But
Do
like,
raised beds.
I've got raised beds.
Yeah.
I've got a greenhouse this year.
Oh, good.
I haven't done gardening for a while because of the deer.
Oh.
So I put a greenhouse in so I could protect my food.
So you need a dog.
Because, we can't have a dog.
Oh. bummer.
Allergies. Lots and
Oh,
lots of
okay.
allergies.
What about a doodle? Actually,
We bought our house.
Yeah.
The owners before us had the golden doodles.
yes.
They raised and bred them there.
Oh.
And at one time they had 14 dogs in the house.
Oh my God.
And they didn't maintain it very well.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
got that house for a killer deal.
Yeah.
And that's why, because it was just destroyed.
And now you're like, no doodles. I will
So,
tell
yeah.
you, I have a doodle, and she is not good about chasing animals. Like, we do like laugh about like we are gonna have to get a real dog at
Yeah.
one of these.
Or at least teach her or him to do something.
She's like afraid
At
of the
least-
geese in my
Oh,
yard. Like
with good reason. Geese are freaky.
they are scary.
Geese and swan are actually two of the best protection animals to have on your farm. My great grandma, had a big ranch up in Idaho,
Okay.
huge farm, lots of horses and cattle, and she got her own geese, and she got their wings clipped so they couldn't fly away,
Oh.
so that no one would come to her door,
That's smart.
because they're the most territorial bird. And they will chase you down. Like, she remembered
Yeah.
having to
They'll like stick their tongue out.
corral
at
them
you.
out
Yeah.
because there was a guy on her car, and he couldn't get out of the yard.
That's
And so I was like, okay. And my sister got bit by him a number of times. So I'm like,
ooh.
yeah, geese are amazing protection
They
animals.
are like vicious. You
So-
know what I had when I was a kid?
What?
I lived in a trailer. I lived in a mobile home
Okay.
with no running water, no electricity. So I'm like a natural
So this
prepper,
is all,
okay?
yeah, this is right up your alley.
Solar panels. Okay, we had guinea hen. Guinea hen, they eat the ticks in your
Okay.
yard, but they will like literally like go out and like chase you. Like, and they're
Really?
like squawking.
How big are guinea hens?
They're like this
Just
big.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of
But they look weird. They have these things on their face, and they're like black with white spots. They are very strange
Really?
looking.
I'm gonna have to Google this because I'm used to like quail. Like where I live, we've got quail everywhere. We've got actually quail in our pens down the street.
Oh,
so we've got
nice.
2 lots that we kind of split everything in.
Okay.
My brother-in-law is like a homesteader
Oh, nice.
in a neighborhood,
Okay.
and
Oh.
he's got all the quail and
love
all
that.
the chicken. And the nice thing about quail is they're not regulated. Like chicken are regulated.
So
you
can
could have
as
like
many.
thousands of quail if you could fit them.
You got to look into the guinea hen then.
Okay, I've got to check
They
it because
eat
that's
all
about
the
the same
ticks
size.
too. They're
Okay.
tick eaters, so they're
Amazing.
great for that. I have Lyme disease.
So you need the ticks
yeah,
gone.
the ticks.
Yeah. So let's go back to 7K and gold and silver. I know we talked a little bit about sound money, about how we love it, but can you explain for some people who have never heard of it before, what is the sound money wallet?
Sound Money Wallet is a virtual wallet.
Okay.
So a lot of people, especially preppers, like, oh my gosh, no, I want to have tangible.
Right.
Which is totally fine. 7K, you can get tangible as well. But the virtual Sound Money Wallet, you are buying in fractional pieces.
Right.
So, like, an ounce of gold right now is over $2,000. So that's great if you can just drop like a couple $1,000 on 1 ounce of gold and get it in your pocket. Awesome. But if you're like me and you're like, I'm gonna spend a little bit here and there and work up towards that point, then you can keep it in your Sound Money Wallet and cash it out at any time and get the tangible.
Yeah. And it's
Which-
shipped directly to your house.
I love, and the other thing I really love about Sound Money Wallet, for someone that is a little leery of the government, especially with everything that's going on, like
Right.
has gone on in like
Right.
Canada and stuff. I mean, I could go on and on about this, but it's completely shielded from government eyes. So you can, it's like a separate, for me, I feel like it's like a separate little secret savings account.
Right.
Where I can have silver, I can have gold, I can have cash in there if I want to. Inside of the wallet, you can take that cash out if you want to and
Right.
just transfer it into your bank, which I do sometimes, where you're like, okay, I need some cash out into my bank account, and I can use that cash. You can also use it like a credit card. So it's very easy to transact in gold and
Right.
silver, which I think is a big issue with a lot of, I mean, we've heard several people come by our booth today saying, you know, gold, you know, buying gold and silver is awesome, but now that I have this, I don't really know what to,
How to do anything
you
with
know,
it.
do with it. I can't, now it's just sitting in my house. Who buys it back from me? And with 7K, they buy it back and at market rate.
Yeah.
So that's also great. They also do self-directing the 401ks and IRAs. They'll do that with gold-backed
Yep.
IRAs and 401ks, which has been really amazing right now.
Now, didn't they also roll out a exchange where you can actually take and sell your collectibles and they validate it?
Yes. Yeah,
They did that, I think,
just
last year, right?
started that. Yeah, it's
Okay.
called Stack and Sell.
Yes.
Yeah, and that it's actually been in like beta for a while, but now it's going out to the public.
So it just went out to the public.
So we as members have it and have accessibility to this, but it's like an eBay for collectible coins.
Yeah, because eBay won't do collectibles anymore, coins,
Yep.
because there's so much fraud.
Right.
And this, you
Verify.
send your gold or silver in, they verify, they make sure it's correct, it's the right weight, it's the right material, content, validate that it's real, and that it wasn't taken illegally,
Yep.
and then ensure to the seller or to the buyer that it's fully legit.
Well, with a 7K coin, you don't even have to send it in. So
Oh, that's right, 'cause
basically what happens is I get a couple collectibles a month, and then I scan in the coin with my phone, and it goes right into this, it's like an online vault, but you have tangible access of the coin. It shows you what you paid for the coin and then what the coin is worth, what
Yeah.
people are going to pay for it at market
rate.
price right now. And it's
Which is
amazing.
awesome.
It is really amazing. We had one coin that went out for sale last week. And this is a big coin. This is a 5
Which
ounce coin? The George Washington.
Oh, that's
5
beautiful.
ouncer. It was $699 when it sold. And right now, like, I think it's been like 3 days, it's already worth $1,100.
So collectability, to help people understand, collectible coins go up in value because of the demand for them and the rarity, right? But then the most important aspect of all that is the quality.
Yes.
So an MS-70 is like perfect, and that's all that they put out.
Yes.
Funny enough, this is my American flag silver coin.
Love it.
I got it from 7K. I carry it with me everywhere I go. The reason is these things, even though people call it money,
Yeah. Fake.
it's not real money. Gold and silver is real money, and it's legally defined as such. This that we call money is actually currency, and it has no value
No.
other than the support of the federal government, which doesn't even print it.
Right.
So I love getting people back to the idea of gold and silver. Sound money wallet, you can buy and sell, you can exchange, you can do whatever you want.
Yep.
You can collect coins, but you're collecting something that has real value.
Yes. And that can be sold. Like if
Right.
you're like, I don't want these things anymore, then there's an actual platform to just get rid of them
Yeah.
at the price that you paid or more.
Yeah.
So that's huge. And I think that's what because before I got into 7K, I was kind of into crypto. And I was like, oh, sorry.
It's a whole other mess.
Ugh. But but I was like, I want to get into this, but I want to do it right. Like, I don't want to just like buy and have this stuff sitting around and not know what to do with it. But you can, exchange and interact with the gold and silver, and it's not just sitting around. I mean, I transfer it out. Oh, I got to pay this bill. Transfer the money out to my bank to pay this stupid bill. Or, take or buy $50 worth of gold. Or, it's so great to have that, like, accessibility.
And as the dollar devalues,
Oh my
right,
gosh,
inflation's
yeah.
going nuts. Gold and silver are climbing.
Yes.
And so the beauty is I put my money into my account, my Sound Money wallet. It sits there, and it stays at the value and stays with gold and silver, whereas my pocket change and everything else is going down in value every day.
Every day. And the other thing, too, one of the gals that came with us to our booth, she just joined 7K a few months ago, and she converted her IRA over.
Oh, cool.
And she had, in her IRA, had gone down like $1,600 just this year. And then her stack and sell, which are her collectible coins, went up like 27% in just a couple months.
That's crazy.
It was kind of like a no-brainer when you sit and look at those two things, and you're like, okay, well, obviously, this just sitting here in either, you know, mutual funds or whatever is just like evaporating before my eyes, you know? And then with gold and silver, I mean, we're seeing such, we're only going to see more demand. I mean, we really.
Well, and the nice thing is it's not, you know, for those of you watching and listening, this is not an investment advice. We're not advisors, but we're talking about sound principles, you know. And if this is something you're interested in learning more about, please click the link below and tell us the link that we're going to have down there. How do people find you?
You can go to 7kmetals-Jessie T.
There you go.
Well, I can send that to you too. I can send it to you.
So we'll have it linked at the bottom of this video, as well as in the podcast link. So guys, wherever you are, click on that link, find out more information. That'll put you in touch with Jessie. You'll be able to find out if this is right for you or not.
I would be happy to do any consultations with anybody that you have on your podcast too. I can absolutely do a 15-minute phone call with anybody that has questions.
Awesome. Now, what's your favorite out of all the things that you collected so far? What's your favorite coin?
My favorite coin? Well,
I know there's a totally on-the-spot question.
It would probably be one of my George Washington coins.
Yeah.
I really do like those.
And he's a stud.
I know. And I have a four-leaf clover that I.
Oh, you got the four-leaf clover one?
I do. I love that one.
Nice.
Because I'm Irish.
There you go. My favorite is the Idaho coin.
Oh yes, the Idaho Appaloosa.
Appaloosa.
Yeah.
Very good.
That one went up a lot.
And then I also have the is it the Montana buffalo?
Yes,
the bison coin.
Yeah.
I have that one. That's another high level favorite. Utah's was kind of lame. It was an elk.
That's right.
We don't have very many elk here. We've got a lot of deer. But I don't know. I was like, meh. But they're fun to have, and the kids love them. They're they don't know what it is.
I got a membership for my kids too.
Okay, there you go.
And my husband. So he's getting. I get the state animal coin, and then he gets I get state animal silver. He gets state animal gold.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
and it's so good to have for the kids. Like,
And it's great because it's teaching people about real money.
right.
Now, I'm lucky in Utah. It's legal tender. Like even if it's not like federally a gold or silver eagle is legal tender, but most places don't know how to take it.
No,
They have no
Yeah.
clue. In the state of Utah, by law, they have to take it.
that's awesome. Yeah.
Which I'm like,
It's huge.
what? How, like, and I think there's 14 states that will do that.
That's good.
So I'm like, so guys, the best thing about gold and silver, like let's just say pre-apocalypse, right? It's going up in value all the
Right.
time because our dollar's always going down. And so hedging against that, my favorite two places, food and real money,
Yep.
right?
Amen.
I'd rather put it there than the stock market. I'd
Oh
rather
my
put it there.
gosh,
Like
yeah.
my food, I mean, my wife just got off the phone like 10 minutes before we started this, and she's like, a thing of fries at Wendy's is $3.50 now.
It is crazy.
It's gone up $1.50
It's
in a year.
Crazy, and it all adds up. Like you go to the grocery store and you're like, wait, what? Like you didn't think that it was going to be that high when you're like pushing your cart around, but you're
Right.
like, this was how much? Like, whoa.
And gold and silver stays really steady.
Yep.
It stays really steady, which is amazing. So, guys, check out the link below. Jessie, thank you so much for being on. Appreciate
Thank you.
Tune in again. We're going to have another video in the next couple of days, all from the Be Prepared Expo.